Hi everyone, Miki Ann here with the first video of the year. Happy New Year to you and yours. I don't know about you, but I'm really excited to see what's in store for us in 2023. 2023 is a universal year 7, right? That's all about spirituality and self-improvement. So I thought it would be a really good time to kick off the year with a video on the topic of the science behind the power of the tongue as we've come to know it. Why do your words have power? And how can you leverage this, right, to amplify your manifestations in 2023 and in subsequent years? In this video, I'm going to dig into that. We're going to talk about the science that supports this, because I really believe that if you understood why you are such a powerful being, that you would be more impeccable with your words, right? The 4 agreements. I think you would understand that they are a sacred part of your existence. And then in part 2, we're going to talk about techniques, right? The techniques that you can use to speak over your life with authority and become co-creators in your experience, as opposed to, bystanders just kind of watching life happen to you. Okay, so let's get started. According to the universal law of vibration, nothing that we know to be real is at rest. Quantum physics reveals that everything we have the ability to see and touch, and everything that we perceive to be solid, actually are atoms moving or vibrating at such a rapid rate that we can't see it with the human eye. So this would mean that vibrations create what we know as matter or solids or reality. But what else do vibrations create? Well, we know that they also create sounds, right? Vibing to the beat, right? There's actually a science that studies sound made visible, and it's called cymatics. Have you ever seen salt placed in like a singing bowl or on the top of a drum or a speaker? If so, then you know that once the beat drops, right, it makes a shape. That salt will create a shape. And whatever shape is revealed is literally the formation of that sound. It's what that sound looks like. So let's go down a little bit of a rabbit hole here. What's a shape, right? Oxford Dictionary tells us that a shape is defined as the external form, contours, or outline of someone or something. Very much something. But did you hear how that was worded? It's the external form of something. So, wait, the external form is not the actual thing? Things that make you go, But let's keep going. There was a video on the Black Equity Network page on Instagram. Highly recommend it. Please go follow if you have an Instagram page. But he posted this the same day that this thought came to me, the same day I started to do this video. So I thought that was very serendipitous. So I wanted to add it. It reads, vibration underpins all matter in the universe. No matter can exist without sound and vibration. About 4.5 billion years ago, sounds louder than we can even imagine were at work creating what we now know as the world. My friends, I present to you the Big Bang Theory. Literally, a sound brought the world that we live in into existence. And for those who are more religious, the Bible supports this as well in John chapter 1, verse 1, where it states, "In the beginning was the Word." What we know is God actually spoke the world into existence, right? So hold on, we're about to get to the most meaningful part. According to Paxo.com, sound is produced when an object vibrates, creating a pressure wave. And this pressure wave causes particles in the surrounding medium, air, water, solid, whatever it may be, to have vibrational motion. And as the particles vibrate, they move nearby particles, transmitting their sound further through the medium. Now, when we speak, what are we doing? We're emitting vibrations, right? And we're moving particles within ourselves and those particles nearby. Stay with me here, though, because this is the science behind the power of the tongue. This is the science behind those affirmations that we love so much. The Big Bang produced a sound that caused particles in the surrounding medium to vibrate, and the vibrations took form. Remember what a shape is, right? Remember a shape. And that created the world as we know it today. So when we see the world, we're viewing the byproduct of vibrations emitted by the universe. We are looking at the shape and the shape of the sound of the universe, right? Cymatics, right? In science, I am that I am in religion, the all in spirituality, all cousin concepts. But regardless of what you subscribe to, it's obvious that we are constantly emitting vibrations, especially when we speak. It's the gift of being an energetic being, right? Manifestation, quite literally, is just the materialization of something. And we know that vibrations are necessary in order to create matter or solids or something. So the world was materialized because God spoke and sent a vibration outside of itself. And we see colors because God spoke and sent a vibration outside of itself. And we feel things because God sent a vibration outside of itself. And when we look at ourselves as being children of God, of the all, of source, of the universe, right? Whatever we want to call it, then it would make sense that we too have the ability to create worlds for ourselves based on the vibrations that we and others in our environments, like family and friends, are emitting. Obviously on a much smaller scale, but a world no less. So when we realize that everything that we see around us is the result of the vibrations that we emit into our world, it really will change the game for us. When you hear my voice, you are hearing the byproduct of the vibration that I am emitting. I am moving particles. And when you look at my life, you are able to see the vibrations that I emitted and how the particles landed, right? You can tell a tree by the fruit that it bears, good and bad. So it's not our words, but the vibrations that create the words that create our lives. So think about what you can create just by adjusting your vibration. Now, knowing this, hey, we're not the only one that understands this. And you can see how systems and programs have been put into place to have you programmed to emit your lowest vibration, right? How can you speak abundance? How can you speak abundance into your life when you've been programmed to believe that you're destined for poverty? This is what's happening when we're listening to some of the music that we're listening to. This is what's happening when we are listening or watching TV shows and reading crap on social media and all of that, right? We're being programmed. But if you can retune the vibrations that you align with, then you can reprogram yourself and you can create an entirely new world for yourself. Your vibrations can create something different for you. You can manifest millions. You can heal your body. You can create that family. You can become a beautiful icon, even if you don't look like the societal standard of a beauty queen. You can create that for yourself. And that's what we're going to talk about in the next video. In the next video, we're going to go deeper into how to break out of low vibrations and reprogram yourself, right? So that you can leverage your God-given ability to speak things into creation in order to create the life that you desire. So stay tuned. I will see you in the next video.